It's not me. It's you. Hello, guys, and welcome back to It's Not Me, It's You. We have Malerie here. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello.
And Thursday, today is Tuesday. The original episode we had recorded was talking about how our father left us half orphaned. And now here we are at the anniversary of his death on the 19th, which is Thursday. And so now it's like a better time to even talk about it now that we're here in the week. And then congratulations, she just had a little heathen. He's sitting right in front of us right now. Looks like the little monkey off Tarzan. Like, not even gonna lie. He looks just like Ezra. Not so cute yet. Oh, not yet. Not for me.
A little bit cute.
Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So how do you feel? You're still like, are you bandaged, or are you still got stitches, or what?
No, I'm stapled on the inside, but they're dissolvable, and then I'm glued on the outside.
Oh, so. Glued, like Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and that's your second C-section that you've had?
Yes. Horrible.
Which one was worse?
I don't know. Which is weird, because with Nazari, I felt like the recovery part was worse. But the C-section itself wasn't so bad. But with this one, I feel like the whole surgery part was like horrible, like so intense and like so vicious. But the healing part like is so fast.
Oh, yeah. You had him, what date did you get cut?
The 19th of January.
The 19th, they cut you open and took this thing out.
Yeah.
Okay, so then come February 8th, 9th, whatever day Super Bowl was on, and I see you on Kyra's Facebook taking shots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
so
did not
you were
stop
like,
me there.
Were you like healed then, or were you like, oh, these shots will help?
And pretty much the shots will help at that point. I think the day I came home from the hospital, I went to her house and took a shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So no, you're not breastfeeding then, huh?
No, absolutely not.
No. Did you with any of your children?
I actually did with every single one of them besides him fully. I breastfed in the hospital, and then maybe like a week after, but I stopped.
And you gave the nurses like, oh, yeah, I guess I'll do what you want.
Yeah.
As soon as you got home, you're done.
Yeah, pretty much. But with this one, I didn't breastfeed at all.
No.
Straight to the bottle.
And then how did you end up doing his name?
Well, obviously I bugged you about it.
Yeah.
I pretty much, you helped me pick his name. I don't know. I Googled names, but I don't know all these names. Like, I'm not going to name my kid Spike. Like all these weird names that kept popping up on Google. And
you're literally going to have to deal with this child for the rest of your remaining life. Or
I don't want to give him a horrible name.
Exactly. You don't want to say something stupid every single time you talk to him, because then you never talk to him.
Yeah, he's going to be like, my mom named me this. How dare she?
I know. It's like literally, do you like your name?
I do now. Before I didn't, because I was like, ill. Who wants to say Malerie? Like, ill. Like, it's so ugly. Yeah.
I thought that too when we were younger, and I was like, how? That's so weird.
Yeah, like who thought of that?
A little like 6-year-old girl, like Malerie. That's like a Karen or a Ruth.
It is. It kind of does sound like that.
Can you imagine a 6 or 7-year-old named Karen?
No.
Like, it just doesn't work.
I know. I think about that too. Who would name their kid Karen?
Yeah.
Or Bob.
A 5-year-old Bob. I feel like only old people should have those names.
Yeah.
So his name is Azrael.
Yes.
How'd you do the middle and last?
So Azrael, Elias Gonzalez Nunez.
Where's Gonzalez from again?
It's Gonzalez. It's from
Gonzalez.
Chris's grandmother's actual Portuguese name. So because they're from like a whole nother country, so they have their Portuguese name and then they have their United States name.
Wow, you hear that, Ice? They're from different country. No. Speaking of Ice, I did not call Ice on the men that were working on the roof next door, because the roof actually turned out pretty well. Like, it looks kind of nice.
Well, yeah, they do pretty good work.
And me talking all that shit, the vent in my bathroom started leaking water when it rained.
Oh,
so,
horrible.
I mean, I might need them to come work on mine.
Come fix my vents.
Exactly. But yeah, so to give you guys a little, not even a backstory, just a little bit of back info, Malerie had just had Azrael coming up on a month, huh?
Yeah.
And then she has 4 other children.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, homegirl barely got her. She didn't just get the tubes tied. She told them doctors, take the bitches out. And her with all these children, I want to go get my tubes tied. and
Makes you not want to have kids.
Yeah, he's sleeping right here in front of us, or now he's going to start crying. Do you hear him?
Yeah.
Angelic, huh? Is this what you live for? Like, when you hear the noise, are you like, oh, so cute? Or are you like, ugh?
I honestly kind of miss it.
She's fixing his bottle, guys. Oh my god, his eyes are even open. He looks just like Ezra.
No, he has an ugly cry.
I feel like crying is just ugly in general.
He sounds like a whole man.
Most men, I guess, do cry like that, huh? Nah. Oh, how does Christopher feel?
I'm pretty good. I mean,
He's just like, whatever.
yeah, he's still kind of scared to hold him when they're in the newborn stage, but I'm like, you got to get used to it now. You got 5. Like, come on now. Like, I go back to work in like 4 weeks.
Well, he's still like a newborn himself.
Yeah.
He's still learning. Was there a moment at all where you feel like now that your tubes are like taken out of your body that you're like, oh, like I'm never going to be able to go through?
I wanted to cry because I thought about it when I was in the hospital and I was like, I just got my tubes tied. This is the last baby I will ever hold in my life.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, how sad, because it's like just the feeling of holding a newborn baby again. It just feels so good. But then I thought,
well, now you have like the free will to just party and.
Yeah, I thought about that too, because I told Chris, I want to go out. I want to have a couple time to where we go out by ourselves and not have like 10 million kids with us and maybe pregnant and fat. Like, I want my body back. I want to enjoy life. I want to go out. And then thinking of the other goblins that I had, I'm just like, yeah. No,
how are they
kids.
acting? So how's Nazari? Because she's the youngest one or was the youngest one and the only girl. So now you got all these boys and she's no longer the baby.
She's the biggest brat ever.
She's like craving that attention now, huh?
Yeah. So she's being bad, not wanting to listen. And then she does try to be helpful, but right now she's in the stage of getting all her teddy bears and putting the baby's clothes on them. So
she's like, no, this fake one's cuter.
Yeah.
Cute. Now we can get into your father thing. So I don't want to say that our father's death was tragic because none of us were there for that except for Valerie, which is my stepmother, and our sister Mercedes. But it definitely changed all of our lives, like in such a weird way. Like, and we're coming up on the first year and it doesn't even feel like it's been that long at all. Like when people are like, oh, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, oh, it's my father's like anniversary of death.
Like,
and then
already?
I'm like,
yeah.
I know. It's like when I say it, I'm like, wow.
It doesn't seem
I feel like
long.
it just happened.
I know. I mean, still feel the same.
I know. And maybe because we were just drunk the whole time, like during that period. So like we don't remember, those days didn't count. But it just happened so fast. And okay, so let me tell you guys how I found out that my father abandoned us. So I don't know where we were. I don't know what we were doing. We had got home kind of late. I know that we were drinking. I always, since cell phones have been a thing, I have always kept my cell phone on Do Not Disturb when I go to sleep because I cannot stand the Snapchat and the Instagram and the Facebook and all those noises.
Or the message ringer going on.
Ugh, and Zalante has his ESPN that goes off so loud, like every hour, and I can hear it. Yeah, so I've always put mine on Do Not Disturb. Well, lesson learned, because I've always been told, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. What if it's an emergency? What if it's an emergency? And I'm like, it'll be an emergency when I wake up. And so this time we actually had an emergency.
Yeah, either way you'll find out.
Yeah, so I had put it on Do Not Disturb, went to bed. I think I was in bed for like 30 minutes. And I hear pounding on the front door. And like in my mind, Zalante will not, if he hears a noise in the house, he's like, go check, go look. And I think that's like his head start because he knows I'm going to die. So he knows I can't protect myself or him. So he's always like, go look, go see what it is. What is that? Or yesterday, something fell outside in the back when it was raining, and he was in the room and I was out here, and he texted me and he goes, "What was that?"
And, I'm like, haven't you seen a scary movie?
Exactly.
You don't go see.
So then, anyway, so I heard pounding on the front door. For sure thought it was my neighbor, because my neighbors over here, the ones that were getting their roof done, they're just kind of weird. They're like ex-tweakers who found God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
They always find God.
Yeah. The weirdest set of people. Like, their children are weird. Their marriage is weird. He's just very weird. I don't know. But so at like 1:30 in the morning, I hear pounding on the door. My first thought is like, ugh, it's him. And then I wasn't going to answer it. But then I was like, maybe Mish got out. Maybe something happened. I don't know. So then I came out, and my door has like the little glass frame where you can see when people, I hate that. You can see when people are standing at the door, so like they can see you walking to open it.
You're like, darn it, I've been caught.
I know. So, especially like when Jehovah Witness comes.
Like, now you gotta answer.
Yeah, and it's like, let me find a window to look out of, because if I go to the door, they're gonna see me. But I can see 3 people standing at the door. And I was like, okay, the neighbor must have brought his children or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So then, me talking about, have you seen a scary movie? I don't even turn on any lights. I don't ask who it is. I don't look out the window. I don't, nothing. I see 3 just like figures standing in the window, and I just open the door. No light, no nothing. And I'm like, hello? And they're like, all I heard was, it's uncle. And I was like, I don't have a fucking uncle. Like, like, what are you talking about? And he was like, no, my uncle. And I was like, I don't give a damn about your uncle. And I was like, wait, who are you? So then I turned on the light, and I saw that it was our cousin Jordan. And I was like, oh, I was like, your uncle. And wait, like, your uncle's my father. Like, what happened? And they're just like, oh, he's in the hospital and he has no pulse. And so I was like, oh, no pulse. And then, so they like took off running away. I ran to the room. I tried to change. I woke up Salante, and I was like, I didn't die, but I think somebody did. And so
oh my God.
I literally put clothes on, and we were going to like rush to the hospital. I got in the car to go to the hospital, and I immediately like felt lightheaded, like I was going to pass out. And we were already like driving. I was already like flying through the neighborhood. And so I stopped like in the middle of the road and hopped out of the car and made Zalante get in and drive. When I got to the hospital, Cynthia was already like flying out of the door. And so Zalante just pulled up, and I like got out, and I ran into the room, and everybody was just in there already crying, and he was already like dead and stuff. So then, that's when I immediately just started like calling Elisa and Karen and like calling you. And I don't even know how you found out or how'd that go. So tell your part.
Well, I want to say I was dead asleep because I was probably doing some heavy drinking myself that past week. But I just remember falling asleep pretty hard. And then I wake up mysteriously because I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to go pee, and I finally grabbed my phone because I can't see when I'm half asleep. So I have to take my phone with me for light. So I'm sitting on the toilet going pee, and then I glance over to the text message that your mom sent saying, oh, Malerie, answer your phone. It's an emergency. It's your dad.
I'm surprised her first text message didn't say your dad died, answer.
Yeah, no, when I called her, because I was like, what's going on? When I called her, that's like her immediate response was, oh, your dad died. Go to the hospital. And I was like, okay, like, you just tell me like flat out like that, how rude.
And what was your like thought, like when she was like your dad died, like
I thought she was lying to me. I was like, you're lying, like, because I was half asleep, so disoriented already. So I was like, what is she talking about? Like, no, like, you're lying. And then I finally just like got a boost of energy, like, no, you're lying. Like, she's like, no, go to the hospital like right now. And I was like, okay, fine. So I get dressed, like, I'm over here half asleep having to get me and the kids dressed. And then I told Chris, I was like, take me to the hospital. So we ended up driving in the middle of the night. I think it was like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So, and it was, pretty.
How'd you feel like on the way to the hospital? Like, I feel like that was the longest drive for us to get there. Like, I was just like, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it kind of did. I don't know. I was crying the whole way there because I was like, no, like, she's lying. It can't be true.
Yeah.
I was like, just thinking, like, what could have possibly happened? Like, I have no idea. Like, how did it happen so fast? Because it's like, I seen him like hours, like prior to it happening, and he was like perfectly fine. So I was like, how is he dead? Like, what happened? I was like, he was perfectly fine hours before.
I didn't even. You can hear Roscoe. I didn't even start like getting emotional about it until a little after I got there, when I seen everybody else like crying and stuff, because nobody told me that he was dead. When they came to the house and got me, they were just like, your dad's in the hospital. He has no pulse. But then Emily was like, well, they're bringing back his pulse. And I was like, wait, so he has no pulse, or he does? Like, I didn't know what was going on. I just knew he was in the hospital.
Yeah, your mom straight up said, he's dead, go to the hospital. And I'm like, what? Like, but then you can't just tell me this when I'm half asleep.
Because nothing was like really wrong with him that we knew of, my main thing was like, what happened? Like, was there an accident? Yeah. It was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that. So I was like, okay, were they out drinking somewhere? Like, I thought, like, what happened? You know, like, why is he in the hospital? So I thought, like, car accident, motorcycle accident. I always worried about him getting into a motorcycle accident. But yeah, so I didn't know. That was my thing. I was like, why is he in the hospital? Like, nobody's told me that. But I guess really nobody even really knew until we all got there, and they were like, well, even then nobody knew. We were like, heart attack, and then they were like, blood clot, and then I don't know what was going on. But I guess he didn't tell anybody, but I guess he had like heart issues, or he was seeing a heart doctor for issues, and he didn't tell anybody. Like, he didn't even tell Val. And she knew he was seeing a heart doctor, but I don't think she knew details about anything.
Yeah, he probably didn't want to tell anybody about it.
Which, after we had found that out, it was pretty weird, because then I thought back to the last time we had actually seen, or the last time I had actually seen him and hung out with him, was that Super Bowl, which was like a week before that. So then I was like, you know what? He was acting very funny. He was acting tired. He was acting weird. He wasn't drinking. Like, things that he normally would be making jokes about or like laughing about, he wasn't. When we watched the halftime show, he sat in the garage by himself and watched it while everybody else went inside to watch it. And so I stayed out in the garage with him to watch it. And normally he would like make jokes and like laugh at the stuff and all that. And this time he was just like sitting there, and he was just like, huh.
Probably in his own thoughts. I wonder if he probably knew something was wrong with him.
Or he was feeling it that day.
Probably.
But then, and then he even left early. He didn't stay. Like, right after the halftime show was over, like, we were gonna like eat and do shots and play games and stuff, and he left. And his excuse was, I gotta go take Mercedes a plate. Like, Mercedes is fine.
He's like, no, he probably wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, so I also think he knew, because on his Google history, his search history, Val had found that he was Googling symptoms of a heart attack, symptoms of heart disease, or whatever he was Googling. So it's like, he felt something.
Or he knew something.
Yeah, in order to be Googling that kind of stuff and going to a heart doctor. You don't just Google stuff. I don't just sit here and watch my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Google heart failure and make appointments with a heart doctor, you know?
Yeah, definitely something was going on. I have a feeling, because then too, we were going out a lot together. So and I was like, oh, I wonder if he knew he was getting sick, or he knew something was wrong. So he's like, you know, trying to see his kids as much as possible.
Yeah. And so, so he knew something was going on. And are you one of those, like, in your relationship or with our family, are you one of those, like, if you go to the doctor and they tell you something's wrong, are you like telling everybody, or are you like, it's my business?
No, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily tell everybody unless I know, like, this is for sure what it is, or, you know, I don't want to go telling people and then it'd be like, oh no, this isn't what it is. But
if you know for sure, like, oh, this is what's wrong with me, or even during your pregnancies, do you like tell your mother and tell everybody, or are you just kind of like, if they ask, I'll tell them, if not, whatever? Or do you even tell Chris? Like, is Chris involved in your health stuff like that? Yeah,
sometimes I don't like telling him stuff because he over worries. So he
probably posted on Facebook.
Like, that too, but I don't know, he worries too much, so.
Which I guess is better that he worries rather than doesn't give a fuck. Like, what if he was like, I don't care, Malerie?
Yeah, no. And then, too, I hated taking him to my doctor's appointments because I don't take my medication regularly. I'm such a bad patient.
Oh, is he one of those that, like, calls you out?
Yes, because I tell him, I was like, see, this is why I don't like taking you, because you tell the doctor I don't take my medication. Because when they ask me, oh, what medications you're taking? I'm like, oh, I'm taking the ones that are on file. And then he's like, she don't even take them. And I'm like, why you snitch me out for like that? Like, come on now.
That's how Zelante's mom is when she takes him to the doctor. Like, he's like, she don't take her pills on time. She don't do this. And the one question that aggravates him is when they ask, do you smoke like marijuana or anything? And the mom's like, no. When she probably smells like it, you know, because that's all she does is smoke weed. And but then it just adds to like different things. So like, let's say something's happening that the weed is causing.
Yeah, they're gonna be
the doctors are like, we don't understand why this is happening.
It's the weed.
Because you don't smoke, though. In their mind, she doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, then we don't understand it. You know? And I've always gone to my doctor's appointments by myself. Always. I've never had somebody, since your mother, I was probably like 10, be in the doctor's office with me. I've always gone by myself. And one time Zelante went with me for nothing serious, just for like back pain and stuff. And even though it was nothing, I almost was like, ew, hop up out my file. Like wait in the waiting room, you know?
Yeah.
Not only that, my doctor was like a fine little African gem. Like he had a little like African accent and everything, like straight from the Congo.
I don't ever get the good looking doctors.
No. Well, he didn't stay long because literally right after that, he was like, peace out. And they called me and told me I had to find a new doctor.
Oh, that's horrible.
I know. But yeah, so I'm not secretive about it. I'll tell everybody, but I kind of want to find out on my own. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I get very little me time, and it's the bathroom and a doctor's appointment. Other than that, I'm always with people.
I want to say I would tell your mother everything. So she'd be like the second person that would probably know everything because I tell her everything.
And then she's going to go and tell everybody else.
Literally, like Camford Sentinel.
Yeah. For reals. You could tell Rebecca one thing and everybody knows. And they're like, where'd you hear it, Rebecca?
And she'd be like, don't tell nobody.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to know, so don't say that you heard it from me. But then she's the only one who knows.
Telling everybody.
Yeah. And it's like, well, nobody has told me anything, so... But I think people should be more open about their doctor's appointments and their health stuff. I mean, unless like it's still just trying to figure things out, okay, but then maybe tell somebody, hey, like all this stuff's going wrong and I'm figuring it out. Speaking of the last time I saw your father at Super Bowl, did you watch Bad Bunny?
I didn't. Actually, I did not, but I was listening to it. I think we went to his sister's for the Super Bowl, to Chris's sister's.
Okay, so let's talk about Super Bowl weekend. It was a 3-day weekend for me. I don't know about you guys. Well, you're not even working right now because you just
I'm
gave
on vacation.
Birth. We didn't know really what we were gonna do for Super Bowl Sunday. Zelante wanted to do something, and I'm so tired of traveling that I was like, I kind of just want to stay home and like do like maybe a Super Bowl get together here. And then he was like, no, I want to go somewhere, and I was like, okay. So then. We had got invited to Sarah's baby shower. Yeah, Sarah's fat and pregnant. She's not even fat. She's literally only stomach.
Yeah, well, that's good though.
Which is stupid. Because I can't even have children, but I know it's annoying because I know if I got pregnant, I would get fat everywhere. Mm-hmm. And so to see somebody who's only stomach, I get jealous and I can't even have children.
I've been told I look good pregnant.
Well, that's all we've seen for the past like 6 years. So.
Me being pregnant.
So to be fair, that's the only recent image we have of you. Yeah, so we went to Sarah's baby shower. Then Karina, lovely Karina, she was like, oh, like hang out with us Super Bowl and we'll go do Super Bowl stuff, whatever that meant. And I was like, okay, cool. So she was like, we can go to Brownies and all this stuff, which is like a bar over there that they really like to go to. So we did. We went to the baby shower, hung out with Aaron, went back to the baby shower. So I like alcohol at a baby shower, as one person not pregnant might like. So what I did is I took my little fragile self to Starbucks and I ordered just my regular Trenta iced coffee. And then I walked over to the AM/PM right across the street, got the coffee buzzball.
And you mixed it.
Mixed it. into my Trenta iced coffee.
Hey,
And it was
not a bad
so
idea.
delicious. It tasted is that your child?
I'm telling
I
you.
was like, those ducks back there. So I have ducks back there, like, beyond the fence.
He sounds like a little man.
I know. Anyways, so it was so delicious. And Madison knew right off the bat. I think Zalante might have told her, but as soon as I got there, she was like, there's alcohol in there. I was like, good for you. Doing your job as a 21-year-old, you just like smelled it. But, so yeah, I had that. Zalante didn't drink anything. Nobody else did either. So everybody was kind of tired and kind of just like sitting there. Sarah was out of breath.
But see, if you had alcohol, you wouldn't be this
I was ready to
tired.
rally. I was like, turn this music up. But it was a good time. It was a cute little baby shower. Nobody apparently knows the gender yet, not even her. And she's due in like 2 weeks because she wants to be surprised.
Hey, that's pretty neat. I would want to do that.
I think it is a girl only because the husband had told me that only the grandparents knew the gender of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which grandparents they're referring to, but Deborah did only buy girl clothes for the gifts.
Huh.
So
Dead
if it was
giveaway.
her, I know. If it's her that knows, she's a horrible secret keeper.
Just like grandma.
Yes. Oh, Karen would do that. And they probably know that they're doing it just to be like, haha, I know and you don't.
Or they could be buying the opposite.
They wouldn't waste their money that way.
Oh.
They shop at Goodwill. Charity starts at home. They're not wasting money on a joke. If they are, they're keeping receipts and they're taking all that shit back to get the real stuff.
Literally, huh? Mm-hmm.
Which I can't even stand going to Karen's house because there's so much Goodwill. Like, her house is Goodwill.
I know.
It's like going to a yard
she's
sale.
She's hoarding at this point.
I know. And then she donates to Goodwill and then shops at Goodwill. And I'm pretty sure she buys the same shit that she donates. Like, she's just like buying back her own stuff.
Just a better kind, a better version.
Exactly. And now they cleaned it. And now you're getting the same stuff back. Anyways, so back to the baby shower. So the baby shower was super cute. So everything was like dried fruits, oranges, lemons, like stuff like that. And there was no like hint of a gender for the baby. Pretty good turnout. I just felt like I was like a Jehovah's Witness convention because everybody was dressed like they were going to a Sunday service. Everybody was very like
proper.
Yes, very proper. Skirts, slacks. Like, I swore I was watching an episode of Escaping Amish. Like, is that what it's called?
Or the Mormons.
Yes, the Mormons. So, I mean, we were very strange because then we show up with tattoos, piercings, we're just all casual. I got a cup full of alcohol. Like, very opposite. So I was on edge a little bit. But they had a charcuterie board. I know. I loved it. Some meatballs. Erin made everything. So go Erin, grandmother of the year. But it was fun. So then we went to this and everything. You know what? I'm so sick of tired of everywhere we go. Everything is so fucking cheap. But if I'm here in town,
it's expensive.
I know, it's like triple the price. We went to this right after the baby shower. I was like, okay, we're going to go check into our hotel. And I don't care if we go out. I don't care if we drink at the room, but I need alcohol. Because my Trenta iced coffee was gone in like 5 minutes. And I'm going on like the 5th hour of no alcohol. And I was like, I'm not out of town to be sober. So we went to this corner store. They were selling the tall cans of Bud Lights for $1.25.
That's not bad.
$1.25.
That's cheap.
I know. I was like, your one tall can, Zalante, of Truly is like $4. I can buy 3 of these bitches.
Mind you, me and Chris just bought 2 Tallies yesterday and it almost came out to $10.
Exactly.
I was like, oh my God, go put that back. Get the cheaper one.
I think the 3-pack of any like tall cans is like
essential brand.
I know. It's like $9.95. You're all getting the cans that say 7-Eleven on them. 7-Eleven should sell their own alcohol.
It does,
they make a lot of
does
money.
the same job.
Exactly. It's all alcohol. I'm like, just hold your breath. You won't taste a thing.
Literally plug your nose.
But yeah, they were selling them for like $1.25 and they were the only good beers in there because everything else was like Cobra, Mad Dog. Yeah,
those are disgusting.
And I mean, I was going to drink those too because those were only 75 cents.
I haven't had a Mad Dog in a long time.
That big old bottle of the Mad Dog.
They're pretty cheap.
75 cents.
No way.
Yes,
I would have bought me some.
I'm telling you, he had like a full bucket. Then these like hyena bitches came in. You can tell they were hella drunk. And I was like, embarrassing because it was so fucking early. And they showed up so drunk. They were grabbing snacks. They were grabbing all the alcohol. They kept making comments about black stuff because Zalante was in there and it's Black History Month. Oh, and I think some of them were mixed with black. And then they kept saying we were in their way. And then they were taking forever to check out. And they were a mess. And I was just like, what's that called? Like when you're in the bin, like bobbing for apples. That's what I was doing. I was like $1.75, $1.75, 75 cents. I was like, give them all to me. So I was just, that's what I was doing. But yeah, we just went back to the room and drank. But yeah, the next day we got up. We went to this brunch spot where we got that huge mimosa.
Was that the one I Snapchatted you about?
Yeah, and it had the tequila in it. It was that big old huge thing.
That looks
so good. We were so fucking wasted. Like
I would have definitely got wasted off that big old cup.
Yes. Right when we were about to leave, Zalante spilled his whole mimosa all over the table. Oh. So embarrassing. I had to ask for a rag and everything. That is embarrassing. But I can't wait until you're healed and not pregnant. Like, this is going to be your year where you can just, like, it's either going to be the worst year of your life or it's going to be the best year. Because you're going to...
I'm hoping the best. I mean, the last few years weren't that great. I think I was like a sloppy drunk.
Well, now you're half orphaned. Your tubes are gone. So, I don't know.
What could go wrong?
I know. Yeah, and then it turns out that the Super Bowl party that Karina had invited us to was also a birthday party for Val and a couple other people who had birthdays there. So we went there. Moose was there. Samantha, David, Karina, everybody, all the good people were there. Val looks good.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while, but I mean she's living life.
Yeah,
I know.
Zalante says she looks old, but I think she looks good.
I mean, then again, she's always pulled off the old look kind of good too. Yeah. I mean, she could pull off.
She did have roots.
Yeah, she could pull those off though.
Yeah, they were peaking. But I mean, her body was nice. For a while, she was like gaining weight and stuff, and now it seems like she's like back. I mean, she needed to gain a little weight, but I mean, yeah, she looks good.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while. She looks
good for 50. I guess they're supposed to be at Rebecca's wedding. Are you just gonna starve yourself till then, or how are you preparing for that?
Well, I don't know. Your mom brought the dress, but the dress that she got me looked like I felt like a 5-year-old girl up in that dress.
Like ruffly.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, get something a little like sexy. Like, I mean, I feel like a child wearing this dress. So she's like, yeah, we're taking it back immediately.
I know. She texted me today, and she was like, they still haven't refunded my Amazon. And I was like, yesterday was a holiday, homegirl. Calm down.
I know. I told her, I was like, look on Shein, look on other websites. Because I found a lot of cute ones, but she don't listen to me.
I know. And you guys aren't all wearing the same style dress, huh?
I don't think so.
It's just like all the same color.
I think it's different. But I'm like, what made you think I'm going to wear the one that you got me?
She's all getting the same one she got for like Boo.
Literally, I'm like, girl, give me some style.
Boo is like 5 years old. Remember, she got you like the ankle socks that you fold over that have the bows.
Yeah.
And then the little like white ballerina shoes.
With the little laced socks.
I know.
Yeah. No, the Phoenix's and Nazari's outfit fit, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I'm like, at least you won there.
Okay, so you didn't watch... We're like skipping all around because like I keep remembering what we were talking about. You did not watch Super Bowl.
No.
I just heard it?
No, yeah, it was on TV in the background, but I was too busy taking shots, so.
Oh. So I don't really follow politics and I don't really know about anything that goes on in the world because I don't watch the news.
Oh my God, I've been watching the news.
Really? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't care about it. Like I can't fix it. And I feel like if I watch the news, I'm just going to get scared.
Oh, the government's pissing me off right now.
So, like, Zalante and I got into a whole argument at Hola Cafecito because he said something about ICE. And he was like, did you see this? Did you hear this? And I was like, I literally don't follow politics. I don't know what's going on. I was like, ICE has always been around, though. So why is everybody freaking out?
Because they're doing illegal stuff.
Yeah, I know. So he kind of told me a little bit. And he was like, well, do you agree with that? And I was like,
I don't
know what they're doing, but if they're harming people, no. I was like, I agree. And so many people are probably going to hate me for this. I agree that, how do I word this? Because it sounds bad.
It's going to backlash.
I know, but I don't mean it the way that it's going to sound. So if you're already in this country, illegal or not, okay, fine. Be here.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't think we have the resources or the money to let new people in like monitor it. I'm not saying like kill him at the border, but like, you know, we can monitor. Like, you need to take steps, I guess, to get here. I'm not saying, no, you can't ever be here.
But yeah, take the proper
steps to come, or even just come visit and then go home, you know, whatever. I'm not saying you're not allowed here.
Yeah.
But we don't have the resources for extra people. So I'm down for like monitoring the border.
Now, I don't think it's okay for you to take little kids.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
And, you know, they're scared.
If you're already here and you have your life here and established here, don't go just like uprooting people from their homes and kicking them out. Like, they're already here. They've been here. What harm are they causing?
A bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Homeless without their parents.
For no reason.
Separating them.
So, like, I'm down for monitoring the border, but like, people have their lives here and they have kids here and they've been here like 30 years and stuff like that. And then you want to be like, sorry.
Just leave them alone.
Yeah, like, leave them. Now, if new people are trying to come in, but we're like, no, sorry, like, we're over capacity, or, you know, like, you got to take your steps. But I don't agree with how they're going about things. Yeah. I don't know anything about Trump. I don't know anything about the presidency. I don't know anything about Governor Newsom. I don't know anything about anything because I do not watch it. I don't follow it. I don't pay attention to it. My news is like e-news. That's
celebrity news.
Yeah, that's the only news I follow.
Yeah, no, right now I'm reading the Epstein files.
I don't even know what that is.
Horrible.
I don't even know. Who is that? I've been hearing, is it Epstein?
Yeah, Epstein.
Epstein?
Yeah.
I've heard the name a lot, but I don't know who it is. I don't know. Is it a person?
Yeah, well, he's not like really nothing like too shabby, but he has like a lot of money. Funds a lot of businesses, I guess. I don't know.
What did he do? Why do we care?
Because he's I think he killed himself, but
I need you closer into your mic.
He killed himself, but he's like a part of the government or something like that, and they trafficked kids and raped and molested them, like human trafficking.
Oh, so he was like somebody in politics, or...
Yeah, but I guess because now the files have been released, a lot of government officials and higher-ups are all in those files, including the president. So
did he release them?
No, Donald Trump did.
Oh.
But he's in those files too, so it's like a big mess.
So this guy like helped do all this like sex trafficking and hiding stuff and doing all this stuff like illegal, and he worked for the government?
Yeah, but I think so. I don't know what he really did. I don't really know much of who he is. I just know what he did. And like some of the people in the government
had something to do with government. If not, he was associated with them in some way. And they did all this stuff. But
he was smart enough to document everything. So now
so they're his files.
Yes, they're his files.
Oh, I get it.
So now they're out.
So he killed himself and the files are just like up for grabs.
Yeah.
And Trump took them and released them?
Yeah.
Did he know he was in them?
I don't know.
Or now is he like, can I get those files back?
Yeah. Oops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm surprised you guys haven't heard about it.
I've heard
it's like out
I've
everywhere.
heard that like Epstein files,
yeah.
But I never knew what it was. I thought it was like a murderer.
And yeah, no, I was reading about it, but I was like, a lot of the stuff I was reading, I was like, oh my God, like how are these people not in prison? But then again, it's the government, so.
Well, none of that's cracking down. Look at R. Kelly and P. Diddy and
right.
What's that other guy from the older black guy that had the TV show? Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at all them. Everybody's getting cracked down. Like whatever you did in like 95, like start covering it up now because you got another couple years. Yeah, it's coming out. I would have went to a Diddy party.
Oh no, I don't know.
I mean,
scary.
I don't really know all the details of everything that went down, but it sounds like a good time. Sounds like everybody had fun.
Literally, huh?
As long as you leave before dark.
Leave before midnight.
I know. Yeah, so back to the Super Bowl performance. You were taking shots and you were watching it. I already had some shots, and I remember I sat down on the chair and I started watching. I don't know anything about Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I don't really listen to his music.
Well, I don't understand it because I speak English only. And so all his music's in Spanish. There's a couple songs that I actually do like and that I do have downloaded, but it's because I Googled the lyrics in English first to see what the song was about. And then I was like, oh shoot, I really do like that song. Yeah.
That's literally the only way I can like a Spanish song. I have to translate that.
So I know
English.
what the other, I Googled the photo. Is that what it's called? And then Titi me pregunto. Yeah. So I Googled those lyrics and I actually really do like those songs. Mish just got up and looked into the sky like something was falling down on him. Which, see those little black, sorry guys, but I'm looking out the window right now. Like, I have like French doors to the backyard, and my dog got up and like looked at the sky like something was coming for him.
He's weird.
I know.
Your dog's weird.
And I'm so irritated because we just did so much yard work, and I pulled a muscle in my thigh and everything. And
like
these
half
branches,
a branch done fell off your tree.
I know. No, yesterday there was just one. And now I wake up this morning and there's like 10. What are they? What are those palm trees? I almost called them polar trees. Palm tree, leaves all over the backyard. But so we did watch it, and it was very, very good. I loved it. I didn't understand a lot of, but I didn't understand a lot of what he was saying, but I understood what his assignment was. And Zalante cried. I don't know why he cried. I don't know what made him cry. But halfway through the performance, he just started crying. And then he posted, and he was wearing like some Bad Bunny Super Bowl jacket that he bought off Temu.
Yeah.
And then he did this like long post on Facebook about whatever made him cry. But it was a really good performance. I don't really remember anything after that because we were just drinking, but I know I came home with a bag full of Chex Mix and chocolates that I think Susie gave to us because she was like, here, I'm cleaning, take it all. So we got Ziploc bags full of Chex Mix and candies. The next day we just went to the mall. We went and had a burr, and then we came back to Fresno, and we went to a couple bars down in Tower, and that was it. The reason why, so these episodes are supposed to come out every Sunday. Y'all, I skipped last Sunday because it was Bad Bunny Day. And so I had to skip that Sunday because I took my equipment with me to record over there, but we were just like in a moment, and I couldn't just like be like, stop, let's journal. So I didn't record nothing. I didn't put anything out. This past Sunday, I didn't. So this episode is going to be airing tonight, which is, what's today? Tuesday, the 17th of February. This was supposed to be out on Sunday, but guys, I had an amazing, relaxing weekend, and it was Valentine's Day, and so all I did was eat and watch TV and eat and drink, and I sat on the couch all day and did absolutely nothing. And so I didn't record, I didn't post, I didn't edit. I even turned in my homework late because I was like, you're not going to ruin my weekend. And that's all that went down. So I didn't record anything. But yeah, so I finally got Malerie back in here today. So how do you feel now that your father's thing is coming up on Thursday and it's going to be a year?
Well,
we were originally supposed to do it at the park and do it like potluck style. Val was gonna bust out her disc and fry some chicken,
but the weather got in the way of that.
I know, and then it said it was gonna rain, so now we're back at my house Thursday.
Well, I'm probably gonna cry like a big baby when I wake up that morning, but I mean,
I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I cried on his birthday, and I may have even got a little bit emotional during like Christmas or something.
Yeah,
but I did a little bit on Christmas, and on his birthday I did cry like at midnight. But I don't know, the anniversary of his death, I'm not sure if it's going to make me emotional or not.
Yeah, I want to say a few days ago I did get a little teary-eyed, but that's because every now and then I get pictures that pop up on my feeds and memories, so I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like,
maybe I'll get emotional like during the time it happened, so like like 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah, and then the kids, freaking damn kids, every time I mention grandpa or anything with their grandpa, or like even if it's Chris's dad, grandpa, they're like, but my grandpa died. I'm like, you have another grandpa that's living. Like, come on now.
Well, your father had to outshine the other one.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it's going to make me feel. I saw Mercedes for a little bit yesterday. I don't know if she looked fine, but then she looked like she might have been a little moody.
Yeah.
But I don't know. She could have just been having a day. But we'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna never really know how you feel until that day comes.
I know. I've definitely been thinking about it a lot. Like throughout the day, it does like dawn on me like, oh shoot, in 2 more days is the day my dad died.
Yeah, I get a little teary-eyed, but I mean, it's not like I'm like hysterically freaking crying. Like,
are you over that point? Like of all like the crying and the?
I don't know.
Have you accepted it yet, or you feel like you're just so busy right now with the baby?
Busy.
You think you're just busy?
But I mean, I don't know, because when I do have time to like sit there and I do think about him, I do get teary-eyed and I want to cry. But
yeah,
it's like I'm so busy half the time to where I just don't even stop. And
I feel
think
like
about it.
Super Bowl I wasn't emotional, but I feel like I talked about him to where everybody was like, okay, we get it. Can you shut the fuck up?
I'd be like, no, let me talk.
Because
no.
Super Bowl was the last time I had actually hung out with him. That had been like basically a whole year since I had seen him. Not since his death, but last time I actually saw him and talked to him was Super Bowl.
Yeah. I want to say the last time I talked to him was actually no, I can't say that. Valentine's Day last year we hung out. And then the last time we actually spoke was the day he died.
Yeah.
I seen him at the liquor store and I was like, oh, hey, like, you're here. I'm here pumping gas. Like, what's up? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So that was the last time we actually spoke. And then like hours after that, that's when he passed. So I was like, oh my God, why? Like,
yeah. Speaking of, so I only remember this right now because when I got the glimpse of us having a bonfire after he died, I remember Kelsey and Kaylin showed up.
Yeah.
For, his stuff. So do you have Kelsey on social media still?
Yeah, I do. I actually spoke with her I want to say about a month ago.
Oh, really?
I spoke with
her, yeah. I was just talking to her a couple days ago. Homegirl is pregnant.
Dude, I kind of had a feeling because she kept asking me questions after the baby was born. She's like, do you normally get heartburn when your baby has a lot of hair? And I'm like, Kelsey, are you asking me like a question because you want to know?
So I'm only saying it now because she told me like a week ago.
Yeah.
And she told me before she announced it to like anybody else besides, like her family and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's a little over 3 months, I believe now. But she told me she was going to announce it to the general public on Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if she did or not.
I think I just have her on Snap. I don't know if I have her on like, Facebook.
She might have did it on Facebook. But yeah, so she's pregnant. She's like a little over 3 months pregnant.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling because I seen her in the clinic before at a doctor's appointment before I went on my leave. And then after I had the baby, she was asking some questions. So I was like, kind of got the feeling like, are you pregnant? And you want to know, like...
I never thought she would have a child.
Yeah, I thought she would one day, but...
I mean, good for her. Yeah. They lived together. They got their own place. She was working like 3 jobs. She said right now, because she's pregnant, I think she's had like a lot of anxiety and, first time pregnant stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So she's not working as much right now. But.
Yeah. No, I feel like once you have a kid, like your whole life, like things in life change. Your whole perspective of things change.
And then, like, if the population isn't growing any larger and is pregnant, I mean, she doesn't listen to this anyways, and this can be the test. If you listen to this and you're upset, I'm just glad you listen. Okay. But no, she hasn't told anybody yet because she's not even 3 months yet.
Yeah.
She's almost there. But yeah.
Wow.
Everybody's just having babies.
And I'm done.
I know. And you close shop.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm kind of glad though. No more babies for me. I'm happy.
Just wait until all your kids are in officially like elementary school and you just have all day to do whatever. Well, you still work.
What I'm scared of is when one of my teenage boys go and get somebody else pregnant. I'm be like, are we going to be that baby daddy side of it where nobody likes the family? Are we going to be one of those?
Not only that, but then you just got done having children and you haven't even been able to live your first few years. And then here comes a grandchild.
Oh, heck no. I'm like, you better take care of that baby.
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. It was nice having Malerie here. This was her first time on the podcast. Not first time recording, but this is the first time that it's going to air.
Hopefully this one don't delete.
No, that's why I'm not using my laptop anymore. I'm using this little 1960s recording device. But yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I have a Twitter, but I don't remember the username to it. I really don't get on it. It's all so confusing to me because I never was a Twitter person.
Twitter seems outdated.
But it's like the most social media platform that's used besides like Facebook and Snapchat.
True. That is true.
But I've just never been into it. But you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Elias Estrada, Manuel Estrada. However, you know me by. Both names are listed. You can email me at it's not me, it's you podcast @outlook.com. You can either let me know you want to be a guest or what you want to talk about. You can ask me some questions. You can give me some ideas. Go ahead and follow the show, rate the show, download the episodes. Yeah, go ahead and listen. It's supposed to be every Sunday, but we'll see how my weekends go. And then, like I said, if you get if you get offended by anything that we talk about, anything we say, I know I said some stuff about like monitoring the border. I know. Who cares? Yeah, it's not me. It's you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.